Mike MDs, thank you for joining me today. We're replacing a cabin air filter on a 2021 BMW 3 Series. I'm going to show you how to do it. Like on most of the BMWs, it's on the passenger side footwell area down in here. We're going to take off this kick panel here. I kind of already have it ajarred. It has these little twisties. You got to untwist them. They're really difficult sometimes. You need a flathead screwdriver. Has a little slot for it. There's one on there, one on this side here. Undo it there, and you pull this down just like that. There's going to be a little harness here with a light. You're going to just pull it out like that. Pull this whole thing out. Here it is. You can see, well, you have the fuse box here as well. And this long strip here is what we're going to be taking off. And this is a TorqueSpit T20. We're going to take these TorqueSpit T20s out here. And this is what it looks like here. The tip, anything with a T20 on it, I have a little ratchet set up here, but anything will do. A lot of these newer cars are set up this way. They might have dual filters. This one only has one. Pretty much you'll need the same tools. It's pretty easy. The other one there, this one only has two. Some of them have quite a bit. Okay, and on this corner here, it has this little locking tab. You kind of have to pull it, get your finger up and behind here. Kind of have to pull it down like that, and there it is. There's a filter, and we're gonna just pull this off here. There's another tab on this side. We'll get that off. There it is. You can leave the hose on there. Just pull this to the side. Filter wants to come on down, and depending on if it's been done before, keep an eye on the direction of flow on the arrow. This one here has a dual arrow. All right, the new filter is right here. The airflow, this one does show the arrow flowing that way there. The cool thing about this filter, you can only put it in one way because it has a notch in it. Most filters, it doesn't have this, so you kind of have a hard time referencing it, which way it goes. So pretty cool. The brand I'm using here is Corteco. This is a good brand. They make all kinds of really good stuff. They have a really good quality factory aftermarket brands here. So this is really good stuff here. There's all kinds of filters out there. It's not a big deal. Use a carbon style filter. You're gonna get the best performance, and it'll be worth a little bit extra money for you. New one's going in, pretty easy. We'll put this back around in here. Make sure it's clipped in correctly on both sides. Should hold itself without having to use the screws once it's clipped in. All right, great. Now I can put the screws in. Going back in with this thing, you can see right here, there's a little spot where a hook is gonna go in on both sides. See that little spot right here? And if you look in there, you're gonna see it up in there. It's like a hook. You're gonna wanna put both of those in that spot. If it doesn't, then you'll be fighting, you'll have problems, and it'll look funny. So don't forget to connect the wiring harness for the light, and then we'll go back in. Hopefully this has helped you guys out. I have other videos on resetting service lights on these cars. You can refer to those if you need. Normally we do this cabin air filter every time we do the brake fluid roundabout. So we kind of do it together as a package. Brake fluid service, cabin air filter, every 2 years. It's a good practice to do every 2 years. So anyway, I'll see you guys on the next one. Happy motoring to you.